Alright everyone, welcome to the stream. Good early evening for me because it's not quite... I mean, it technically is evening, it's like 6:17 PM. But usually I stream like 4 hours or 5 hours later than this. And the reason I'm streaming early is because I'm going to be busy doing spring cleaning. I'm like basically waist deep in just like cleaning a bunch of stuff, so that's been going on for today. I've been spring cleaning for the last couple of days, and I had a lot, let's just say I had a lot of clutter to go through, and I've been like busy at work on that. But I wanted to check out Mega Man Zero and ZX Collection because I am not tired right now, and I feel like taking a break from cleaning. And later tonight, I will not be streaming because I'm going to do some more cleaning after I'm done streaming this. But I'll probably go back to my regular streaming tomorrow, like not Fortnite, for some reason I thought Fortnite update was tomorrow. I mean, technically the patches, but not the challenges. So forget I said that. Regular streaming will resume tomorrow, most likely. So I'm just going to start by doing this. Oh, there's an update? Okay then. Can I just start the game without the update, thanks? See, the funny thing is, I got this game physically... I think it was it yesterday? No, it was 2 days ago. Or... No, it was yesterday. Yeah, I got this physically yesterday. It arrived. I imported it from America because Capcom in Europe, in their infinite wisdom, decided not to release this physically in Europe. So yeah, thanks Capcom Europe. Did me a solid there. Thankfully, it did not cost me too much to like import it from America. I mean, accounting for shipping costs, it's round about what I would expect to pay for a physical copy, so quite happy with that. So, I was going to check out the Z Chaser mode, but there is an update to this game and I don't know how big it is, and I don't want it to be like, now downloading 20 gigabytes. I don't think it's going to be that big, but you know how slow my internet is. I'll tell you what, I'll try updating after I've done a bit of ZX, and then maybe I will check out Z Chaser if the download's like 2 megabytes. But yeah, I want to play... Like, I played a tiny bit of 01 on like yesterday, because I just wanted to see how well it ran and stuff. I love... Like, people don't realise this, but you have no idea how much I love that I can now have all 4 Zero games in the one place, physically, on the Switch. I will not be streaming, like, just to like preface before like I get started on ZX, I'm not going to be streaming these 4 games because I streamed them almost a year ago. Actually, I streamed them because I never thought Capcom was going to re-release Mega Man Zeroes 1 through 4. And literally within a week of me because I just like did all these in 1 month. I think it was like August or something, or July. I was like, I want to revisit these games and I want to stream them all, so I just like did all 4 within that month. And within a week of me finishing 04, Capcom announced the Zero and ZX collection. So yeah, that happened. I had like impeccable timing, don't I? So yeah, if you want to see my previous parts, like I've got the VODs for them on YouTube, they're all there. So we're just going to do ZX because I've never played this before. I know that these two kind of take place after Zero, but I have no idea what they're about, so let's get started. I'll keep the save assist on. I don't know if it's really needed for this game. It's better for Mega Man Zero 1 than it is for like the later Zero games, but I'll keep the Zero thing on for now, the save assist on. Right, okay then. Link modes. Adding special boss encounters to certain area in the game. Right, okay then. I don't know if I'll find that special boss encounter, but maybe I can look that up at some point. Yeah, this is a DS game from what I understand. This and ZX Advent. Oh yeah, so you can use the right analog stick to move that cursor, like you see the bottom right corner, like the touchscreen. So if you want to like interact with the touchscreen, that's how you do that. I think this is one of those games, like I saw a little bit of Vinny play this because he played like briefly the ZX collection on his stream. Apparently that intro this is one of those games where the intro plays when you start the game. So I don't need to watch the intro there, I can just like start the game and then you'll see it. So I can play as Vent or Ale. Ale? Ale? I'm gonna go with Vent. I assume you can switch your characters later. And yeah, here we go. Here's the same intro again. Hello, thank you for calling the Gyro Express Transporters. We can take anything anywhere. Gyro, is that you? Ah, the Guardian. Or should I say the client. Did you rescue the package from the archaeological recon units? Yep, I got it. My unit is heading for the agreed upon rendezvous points. It's a little sooner than expected, but let's meet up there. Alright. So I don't know how many years this takes place after the original, like, Zero games, but it must be like, I would guess maybe 100 years or so. Hey Vent, you ready to move out? Vent, did you hear me? I'm assuming that Vent transforms into... I mean, if you look at the little picture over there, that kind of looks like Vent, just with, like, Mega Man body armor. So yeah, I'm guessing this is X, and Ale is, like, 0. You can see the Slither Inc. building from here. This country sure has grown and prospered thanks to them. Bigger's not always better. If the security force had come sooner 10 years ago, my mum might still be alive. I'm sorry that you lost your mum in the Maverick raids. I understand how you feel, but don't let on about your feelings in town. We were experiencing an energy crisis and suffering from never-ending Maverick raids. But that company stepped up and fixed all of the problems. As far as the people are concerned, the president of the company, Serpent, is a genuine hero. Anyway, we better get going. Our client is already on their way to the rendezvous points. So we're like delivering something? Oh god, is this Death Stranding? We've got fucking motorcycles, it's Death Stranding. Oh yeah, I heard that game's coming to PC, which is cool, and it's not an Epic Store exclusive. Not that I'm going to be buying it again. I barely played the PS4 version. But yeah, that was something I heard about. Hey boss, just who are those Guardians that we took the job request from? They haven't even told us what's in the package they want delivered so badly. The Guardians are a defense force that have band together to fight the Mavericks. Right now they're moving from place to place, investigating the cause of the Maverick outbreaks. As for this package, try not to ask too many questions. I'm sure it's very important and very dangerous. It's probably better that we don't know. What's going on? Those are Mavericks, how did they get here? Yep, there's just a bunch of enemies. They must be after the package. Oh. Alright, well, Vent is dead. The end of the series. You've created the time paradox! Snake, what have you done? Ow. That was a bad fall. How did you survive like a fucking 30-foot fall? Ven, are you okay? The package, do you see it? It should have fallen near you. That must be it. Listen, grab that package. Then take it to the rendezvous point and give it to the Guardians. I'll join you later once I take care of the business up here. Protect that package at all costs. Who are you? What are you doing here? Wait, I'm just here to deliver a package. Prairie, lower your weapons. Are you a transporter? Yeah, I am. Are you Guardians? Yes, we heard an explosion and came to investigate. What's that? That must be the leader of this group of Mavericks. That sounds like Star Wars blaster sound effects that I'm playing right now, like fucking TIE Fighters shooting sound effects. In fact it is, yeah. Prairie, it's too dangerous. Take the biometal and get out of here. No! Just take it and go. I can't tell if those guys are like Reploids or humans or what. Hey, please get up, we need to move. They're after that package, just leave it. Actually, are they all Reploids? I'm not even sure. If we take it with us, they'll hunt us down. But I can't let that biometal fall into the wrong hands. Whatever it is, it can't be worth throwing your life away. But sis, she left that for us. It's too valuable to give up now. You've gotta be kidding. What now? I can't handle this alone. But we can together, Model X. I'll lend you a hand. Nani? Suddenly anime. Biolink established, MEGA system online. So apparently the anime cutscenes on the DS version were like heavily like compressed, but they have like the original version, like the uncompressed version for this collection, which is kinda cool actually. Looks decent. So yeah, I guess it's like Transformers, he just like kinda like combines with the biometal and becomes X. I'm gonna turn the volume up a little bit, it seems a bit quiet on my end. There we go, that's a bit more like it. The power of this biometal is amazing! Don't be afraid, I'm Biometal Model X. Model X? I can hear you in my head, how are you doing this? We have to move away from here or that girl will get caught in the middle. With our combined strength we can fight them off. ... He transformed? Is he one of the chosen ones? Hey you! I need to deliver this to the rendezvous point, right? You just wait here. Wait! I have a name. Prairie, the name's Prairie. Sorry, my name's Vent and I'm your transporter. Stay there, I'll get some help. Okay, be careful, Vents. Oh, now I can play. So yeah, these are like the safe assist points, like it's just like extra checkpoints they add in case you like have some trouble getting to certain parts of the game. If you remember me playing Mega Man 01 last year, like that game, I forgot how unforgiving Mega Man 01 was compared to the rest of the series, and if you like got a game over after losing a few lives, you had to either fail a mission, or you had to like load your previous save point, and if you like fail the mission, you lose the chance to like, get like the boss's power-ups, which makes late game much harder than it really needs to be. So yeah, plays like Mega Man. Plays like Mega Man X. Can I dash? Oh, I can dash, right, cool. So yeah, I don't know if I'll get a chance to try the Zero character. I'm not sure if this is one of those games where, like Mega Man X4, like if you pick one character you get stuck with it, or maybe I get a chance to like switch to the other character later. I guess I'll find out. Oh, I guess I'm not allowed to go in there just yet. It's like fucking Metroid Other M, it's like you do not have authorization to go through this door. But yeah, like I was saying about like Mega Man 01 being extremely unforgiving, like I forgot about that, but these little safe assists actually makes the first game much more manageable, because I played a little bit of it off the stream before I like started streaming this, or I played a little bit of it yesterday rather. So I've got a charger blast as well. I like that charge animation. Wait a minute. Let me see that again. Oh, I can like do twice. Right, okay. It's like the upgrade blaster from like X3 or something, like one of the X games. I haven't played the Mega Man X games in a while. I played them all like a year and a half ago, almost 2 years ago at this point. Whenever the X Lexi collection came out. Yeah, I heard that this game is more open world compared to previous Mega Man. Although this is more like an intro stage first, and then I think it opens up afterwards. Oof. Yeah, I was gonna die there. Fission mailed. Yeah, you know you suck at video games when you die at the fucking intro boss. I think it was like Mega Man X4 that started it, but I always liked the warning screens just before the boss fight starts. It's a nice way to drive up the sense of urgency. Oh. I'm really bad at avoiding those rocks though. There we go. We did it. You said your name was Model X. Why did you help me? Do I need a reason to help people? You seem determined to help that girl even though you'd never met her before. I just lend you a helping hand. You're the brave one. Brave? Me? Not hardly. I just know if I didn't at least try it, I'd always regret it. The rendezvous point is just up ahead. Oh, there was a hidden thing back there. I didn't even mean to touch that. I'm the transporter, I have your package. Some of your comrades need your help. No way, come on, Prairie and the others need us. Everyone seems awfully worried about that Prairie girl. Amazing. Looks like you've managed to link up with the biometal. Anyway, I'm glad it made it here safe and sound. Hold on. There was a man traveling with me. Have you seen him? You haven't seen him, have you? No, you're the only one that I've seen so far. This is the rescue squad. We found the others. We'll treat the wounded and then head back to HQ. Hold on, you haven't spotted another transporter out there, have you? Apparently a transporter has gone missing in the area. Hey, there's some serious smoke rising from the next area. It's totally like someone has fallen under attack. No, boss! I'm going to need to borrow this biometal just a little longer. I have to save him. What? You would put the biometal at risk again? My boss is in danger, I don't have time to argue. But... Wait, Flav? Why do people have weird names that I can't fucking pronounce? In fact, you know what? Hang on. How do I do this again on Google? I think oh, just knocked over something there. Maybe if I I'm trying to do that thing where you like pronounce words on Google. I think you need to like put the word pronounced in front. No? Actually, hang on a second. I think this website has like a pronunciation button.
Roma fleuve.
Oh no, that's I mean it has the like that's Roman fleuve, but it has the last word there, so close enough. So it's fleuve? Weird. I don't even know what that means. Wait, fleuve, let him go. Or wait, that's Prairie saying that. Prairie! Please, fleuve. He can handle himself against the Mavericks. Vent. You risked your life to save me even though you didn't know me. I have faith in you. I'll clear it with the Guardian HQ. Go help him. Thanks, Prairie. Okay, we'll provide backup then. You may already know this, but these devices are known as trans-servers and they're scattered throughout the country. With these devices you can save your data and check mission requests. Let's start with saving the data. There we go, 14 minutes, area A2. The data was successfully saved. I've just received orders from HQ. You currently have 2 mission requests. One mission is to find your fellow transporter. The other mission is to complete a trial in order to get permission to enter Guardian HQ. Complete the 2 missions and then return the biomedal to HQ. At HQ, we'll sign off at the transporter. Request on your work will be done. You can decide which mission to start first at the trans server. I see, I just have 2 missions to complete then. Hold on, boss, I'm coming. Right, so let's try to locate Gyro first then. Here, description. The transporter Gyro appears to have met with Maverick aggression in Area B. Go to Area B and find his whereabouts. Not gonna lie, but I thought Gyro was like a female to begin with, like they look very feminine, I guess. But no, apparently it's a guy, so yeah, let's take that mission. Mission starter! I'm assuming Area B is this way, or A2. Right, okay, is there like a map? I think... let's see, where's the map system? Oh, hang on. Let me fix the controls first, specifically the attack modes. See, I prefer Type C on that one. Right, okay, so... Right, here we go. This is kind of a map, sort of. Also, let's see what other buttons I haven't been pressing. So, main weapon, sub-weapon, jump, dash, transform X button, overdrive A button. What does transform do? Oh, I see. We can turn back to human form then, but I can't do jack shit. I can duck though. At least that's something that he can do that Mega Man can't fucking do. Can I still get hit by those guys? Hang on. Yeah, I can still get hit. Right, okay then. Right, well I can't really do anything without that, so we're gonna go back to X. I'm not sure what the purpose of, like, turning into human is exactly, other than the ability to, like, crouch. I never understood why Mega Man, like, just, not X, but, like, just Mega Man in general, no matter which franchise, like, he doesn't know how to duck. Like, not even the fucking Legends Mega Man knows how to duck. Like, Mega Man Volnut, I think it's called. There's signs of a struggle here. Following this trail should lead to my boss. Right, so I think I'm in the right direction. Vent, come in, Vent. About the Mavericks that attacked us. Something with the whole thing is bothering me. There must be a clue in the ruins about what's causing the Maverick outbreaks. Check them out and see if you can find something. Oh hey, the metals from the older games, that's cool. Yeah, that was something I noticed that was not in the Zero series, like you couldn't see the metals anywhere. They're basically the Goombas of like the Mega Man series, like they always appear in some form or fashion. Is this a computer chip? It must be the part that fell off of one of the Mavericks. If we bring it back to HQ, we can analyze it. It might give us the lead we need. If you find anything else, bring that back too. Okay, then I'll do that later. So, I know I can interact with the touchscreen, but I can't seem to do anything with it right now. I'm guessing I need to get, like... I'm guessing it's like for hot swapping powers or something, and I can do that later. The Legacy Collection I would love to see Capcom do next is the Mega Man Battle Network Legacy Collection. Like, basically have all 6 Game Boy Advance games, yes, there's 6 of them. And maybe throw in the Star Force games as well. I've only ever played and completed the first 2 Battle Network games, but I did like the Battle Network games that I played, being the first 2. I'm guessing I can't, yeah. Guessing I can't do anything with that just yet. So yeah, there's a little bit of a Metroidvania thing going on here, like it's a bit more open-ended, and I'm guessing you get powers and then you can revisit earlier parts of the game to like get to new areas. And I'm guessing these doors just do not work. Thank you very much, Luna Loud, for subscribing to the YouTube channel. So yeah, so far this seems pretty good, I like this. I'm assuming Inti Creates, like, most people don't know this, but Inti Creates made the Mega Man Zero series, like the ones on Game Boy Advance. And Inti Creates have gone on to make more games, like they're not exactly an indie company, but they've made a bunch of, like, games more on the indie side of things, if that makes sense. Like, they're a small studio, but I wouldn't say they're an indie level studio, and there's the sound of a motorcycle going past by my flat apartment, which is why I don't stream at this time, because sometimes, like, my apartment is very close to the roads, even though I'm like 1 floor up from the grounds, and sometimes you just hear like really loud vehicles go by because some people can just be assholes like that, I guess. Like, I had my headphones on, but I could still hear that, and you guys probably heard it as well as I was talking. It was just... So, what was I saying there? Oh yeah, Inti Creates. Not exactly a big studio, but they have... What's that game that I streamed a couple years ago? I think it was like... Fuck, what was it called? I'm trying to remember. It was like a revival of like Blaster Master Zero, or Blaster Master Zero 2. They made both of those games. So Inti Creates knows how to make a good game. But yeah, I'm assuming they also made the ZX games. I haven't actually looked into that, but... Thank you very much, Ronnie Ann, for subscribing. I do appreciate that. So here's the first real boss fight, I'm guessing, then. Oh, I see. Right, okay. That's interesting. Just waiting for that to line up. There we go. I'm using the SN30 Pro Plus controller right now, by the way, because I love the D-pad on that. It's so much better than the Switch Pro controller's D-pads. And I've talked time and again about how my Switch Pro controller D-pad is completely busted at this point. Oh, there's Zero. Kind of. Didn't they also make Mighty Gun Volt Blast? I think they did, actually. Yeah, that was like an early Switch game, wasn't it? That was like the only Mighty number 9 game that was good. Welcome to the stream. Is this the power of the biometal? Looks like you've come in contact with the biometal too. Yeah, that's that was... What was the name again? Gyro? Yeah. Am I the only one that thinks this character looks more like a girl than a guy? It looked very feminine for some reason. But, yeah, I guess I made a mistake there. When the Mavericks had me cornered, the biometal suddenly started to shine. The next moment I was fighting them off in that form. I knew we were hauling something important, but I had no idea the power was hidden in that package. How do you know about the biometal? Hi Lisa, welcome to the stream and thanks for subscribing. Oh well, I heard about it when I got the request. They told me to keep it quiet because it would be too risky to let anyone know what was inside. Oh, I see. At least we know 2 biometal fragments are safe for now. I'm going to use the transerver to go back to Guardian HQ. I'll be waiting, don't take too long. But yeah, Inti Creates have done a lot of... In fact, I'm gonna... You know what? I'm gonna pull up the list of games they've made. Inti Creates. Right, okay, let me check their Wikipedia. So they've been making games since 1998. And they've made quite a few games. But yeah, one of the earliest games they made was actually the first Mega Man Zero in 2002. And the most recent game they made was Mighty No. 9. Oof. Although, to be fair, they were outsourced to do that, and I guess whoever was in in charge of directing that game didn't... what was that guy's name? It was like the Mega Man guy. I forgot his name. Inafune. But yeah, that was the last thing Inti Creates. Actually, no, that's not true. Hang on. No, that was 2016. Yeah, there's like 2 lists here. There's another list further down. Games that they developed and published. The most recent game they made was Blaster Master 02, which came out last year. I streamed that. That's a great game. I think they're going to make a Blaster Master 03 at some point. We'll probably hear about that in a future Nintendo Direct, which they still haven't done, by the way. Where's that Nintendo Direct, Nintendo? It's fucking March. Just saying. It sounds like you managed to meet up with Gyro. That's a relief. I'm starting to think that the people with the word loud at the end are just like somebody with like multiple accounts at this point. Hang on. One moment. Give me 1 second, I'm just going to do something on my end before I continue reading this. Sorry to make the stream... sorry to put the stream on standstill, I'm just checking something real quick. Right, okay, let's continue. Oh, be sure to go to the trans server in the back room and select mission report. Then send confirmation to HQ that the mission has been completed. I'm assuming the trans server is over here then. Okay, so what's that flashing G up there mean? Area D1. I'm assuming I'm going the wrong way. I should probably go back to where I saw the trans server before, which is back this way, so let's do that. I am aware of what the Loud House is, but I feel like having like 3 or 4 different people trying to subscribe to YouTube, to my channel, with those names like all within like 20 minutes of each other. It's probably like one person just like using multiple like duplicate channels. Okay, that's kinda cute, he's got like a little baton. So this game has the energy crystals like Mega Man Zero as well. Like that's the currency, I believe. So you can like buy shit with it. I'm not sure if, see, I didn't want to go to Area D because I figure maybe it's a little bit too soon to go in that direction. I'm not sure. Again, this game is more open-ended. I think it's just better if I just go back to the trans server. I know where it is. Where was it again? It was... I think it was down here. I'm already lost. Oh yeah, it's in here. Or is it? Wait, where was that trans server? It's oh, I'm gonna get lost. I can just tell. See, here's the thing about the map. It doesn't exactly show you where everything is, like a typical Metroidvania map. It just shows you, like, the general area you're in. If that makes sense. I kind of wish I could, like, you know how, like, Castlevania or just Metroid, where you can see the individual rooms and where they all connect to each other. I kind of wish it was more like that. I'm not entirely sure why it's designed in such a way, but whatever. I think the trans server's down here actually, because I remember seeing those giraffe things near it. Yeah, here it is. There we go. Right, so mission report. Mission completion confirmed, 250 energy crystal transferred. So you get paid for completing missions as well, which is good to know. Right, let's do that other one, pass the test. There's a trial you need to pass in order to obtain permission to enter Guardian HQ. There are undercover guardians hiding among the inhabitants of Area C. Locate them and bring back proof that you passed the trial. What will you do? Okay then, take the mission. So they said Area C, right? I know where that is. So Disney Plus is going to be rolled out in the UK later this month. I think I'm going to like sign up for it. I mean, I could have used my VPN and just, like, used the American service, but I'm just going to sign up for the UK one just to, like, make things less confusing, I guess. But yeah, I think it's like the 24th of March or something, like, toward the end of the month. The Disney Plus thing rolls out over here. I'm not sure what took them, like, 4 months, but it's about to happen. Took me a little bit to learn, like, those curved upward arrows icons or areas that have a trans server in them. Oh, okay, that's good to know. Looks like Slither Inc.'s security force is starting to patrol the area. Patrols? They've never done that before. Slither Inc. must have already heard about the Maverick attack. If you stay transformed, they might think you're in league with the Mavericks and attack you on sight. I'm sure the people around town will also find it hard to approach you if you look like that. In any case, it's too dangerous to walk around town transformed. Be careful. Oh, okay, so this is probably where I should change back to human form. Right, okay, so there's only two practical purposes of being useless. To crouch, and to stay incognito. Right, got it. Good to know. Colonel. I'm trying to sneak around Slither Inc. City, but I'm dummy thick. And the clap of the biometal is alerting the guards. Colonel. Alright, well that's just nothing. Also, I can't dash either, so I'm just going around slow. Gotta go slow! Right, well there you go, there's a practical there's a practical purpose of the crouching. There's like certain areas that you can like get under. That car over there has been parked for ages, it's blocking the way. It's probably energy that... It's probably out of energy. I wish it would get moved. can I destroy this? I'm gonna try... Am I allowed to transform here? What will this NPC say now? It must be nice to have a car. I'd love to go on a drive in the mountains with my girlfriend. But I don't have a car, so we'd have to walk there. Yeah, I'd love to have a car that was completely fucking wrecked. You're going to undertake the trial for permission to enter HQ, right? There are 4 guardians like me hidden throughout town. If you can find all of us, you pass the test. Let the trial begin, good luck! Right, so 4 like him then. I'm gonna move that cursor out of the way. That little cursor that's, yeah, it's about as far as I can move it, I guess. Like, down in that corner there. You can still see it, but it's not, like, in the middle of the screen, like, being a distraction. You know what? I want to see what the screen layouts are, because there's, like, multiple options here. So I can do that. I can do that. That. All this. Like, this is more like traditional DS style. Whoa. Why would you... Why would you stretch the screen out like this, though? Like, why? What's type 7? Okay, so it's just the same except the minimap is on the other side, or the touchscreen rather, not the minimap. I'm gonna go back to... Yeah, I'm just looking at the different versions. I would rather just have this. This one looks nice. Default one looks good. Do I have other wallpapers actually? Let's see. Okay then. I mean, if you really want to, you can use the 0 wallpapers as well. I'm not sure why you would want to do that, but I'll just use this one because that one looks the nicest of the ZX wallpapers. Oh look, the car's back to normal. Gotta love that video game logic, like if you go away and then come back, it's fine. Even though I completely fucking obliterated it like just a minute ago. I'm guessing the coloured doors require like coloured keycards or something like Doom. Oh yeah, Doom Eternal coming out this month, I'm quite excited for it. You're already working at your age? That's amazing. I don't envy the tough work you must be doing. I've never seen a transporter delivering things on foot, though. So apparently this game's sequel, Mega Man ZX Advent, has like full voice acting, and again on the DS version the voice acting is heavily compressed. But they did something cool here where they took the original like mastered recordings and put them in like the upgraded collection version of the game. So you can hear the original voice acting as it was recorded back in the studio, like when this game was in development. Which is a really cool idea. I'm glad that they have like the original mastered versions of the recording and used those. But yeah, I think that's for the sequel, that's not for this game. I don't think this game has... Like, beyond like the anime cutscenes, I don't think there's like voice acting and dialogue in this game. Because we've already read a bunch of it out loud. Oh, right. Okay, so how long is it going to take for me to find these 4 guardians? Like 10 minutes? Because I haven't found one yet. Hey there, I'll tell you something. His name is Yu. There's an arcade in Area C too. I'd love to play some games, but I don't have enough E-crystals. If you ever have a spare one, you should check it out. It feels like you're just in the game. Wow, Area C is quite big. Also, I can see the Soulfink headquarters in the background there. which is interesting. I'm guessing Sylphink is, like, they're being framed as, like, this illustrious, like, company that, like, brought the world back from ruin or something, but it turns out they have their own agenda and, like, evil or something. That's what I'm assuming. Of course, we don't know that yet, but that's probably what's gonna happen, because that's, like, a typical trope of, like, these games or whatever, or, like, just media in general. So yeah, there's cats in the Mega Man universe, it turns out. Cats confirmed. I can transform as long as I'm not within eye distance of, like, someone else. I just want to get up there to see if there's anything that I may be missing beyond this health pickup. I can actually go on top of this building. Okay then, there's pretty much nothing up here. Hello? Oh, you have to talk to her from that side. I tried constantly pressing up there on the other end of her, like from, you know what I mean, from behind. I thought, like, her sprite would turn around if I was, like, talking from the right. If you go a little further down this road, you'll see a door leading to the trans server. The door is in the room. The other door in that room leads to the highway. The highway is within inner peace, but there's been a lot of Mavericks showing up there lately. That's why Mummy always says you shouldn't go there. You have to use the highway to reach the buildings in Area G. I need to go there to buy pet food or poor pets will go hungry. Yeah, all the 50 stray cats that are in this city. I'm guessing this is where the arcade is. My, who are you? My name's Morgan and I run this joint. I watch over it to make sure kids have a safe place to play games. Some of the games have conditions to meet before you can play. The ones available will show up on their screens. Right, okay, so I'm guessing... Yeah, it's like Shenmue, it's like you unlock arcade games as you play the game, except in this game it's not real arcade games, it's probably just like mini games or something, but yeah. Can I shoot that? Oh, okay, so you can shoot that if it's, like, horizontal. Still haven't found these guys, by the way, I haven't found a single one. Do you think I'm going too far away from one side of the city? Like, are they all on one side? Yeah, I can't go any further than that. Right, okay, so let's backtrack then. I love this place. Doesn't it feel wonderful to sit next to the fountain and listen to the water? I always came here to relax when things aren't going my way. Cool story, bro. What happens if I try talking to an NPC like this? Yikes, who are you? Okay, that's kind of cool that you get alternate dialogue depending on who you're playing as. Like whether you're human or biometal form. Canis is nervous around strangers, so please don't come any closer. Canis, oh, the dog. Is that like a robot dog, or...? So I'm assuming you've played this before, Moo. I've never played the ZX games, only like the first 4 Zero games. What happens if I talk to him? ... My teacher said not to talk to strangers. Oh god, it's like Sonic says, remember kids, do not talk to strangers. Remember kids, do not go into washing machines. You'll break your bones. ... One set of dots wasn't enough, so she threw like another set of dots at me. What good does that do exactly? Hold on, who are you? I'm calling the guards. Please don't. Also, I think my internet's dying at the moment, so if it starts to buffer, I can't really do much about that. I'm sorry, I cannot talk to you. Right, okay then. Let me adjust my bitrate. Hang on a second, my internet is dying. I don't think lowering my bitrate is going to do much right now, but I'm going to try to somewhat mitigate it. Right, okay, I've lowered the bitrate by like 400 kilobits. That should hopefully fix it. I recognise that uniform. You're from Gyro Express, aren't you? I'm always calling on you guys when I send packages to my aunt in the next town over. I remember with the long-haired guy and with a red outfit. I haven't seen him lately though, is he on vacation? Oh yeah, so I ordered a brand new microphone today, which looks like it could be really good. It's like it's a budget microphone, but it's like the audio quality from it sounds really fucking good compared to the one I've got right now. Like the one I've got right now is fine, but like I kind of feel like I've been wanting to upgrade this microphone for a while now. So I ordered a brand new one today because Rich from Review Tech USA did like a video on this other microphone that he was like asked to check out. And the audio quality is really fucking good for the price. It's like $50 and it's called, if I can remember what the name of it is, Fifine or Fifine, I'm not sure how you say that, F-I-F-I-N-E. And yes, there's 2 F-I's at the start of that name. And yeah, it seems pretty promising. Also, I'm outside the city, I just realised I went out of Area C. So, oh. Hang on, I'm going to try not to die. Let me go back to the trans server actually so I can recover my health. Sorry, when I start speaking, I like go into autopilot and I like don't realise I'm doing dumb shit. But yeah, it's Fifine or Fifine or whatever you want to call it. And yeah, it looks like for the price, the quality is very good. So I was like, you know what, I'm just going to order that. So I ordered it today. It says that the delivery can take upwards of 20 to 40 days. I couldn't like get any faster shipping options. But hopefully it'll come within the next couple of weeks. I don't know when it's going to arrive, but when it does, I'm going to use it. Right, so I'm going to go back to where I saw that guy, the Guardian, whatever his name was. I think he was over here. Yeah, this dude. Maybe I should talk to him without the biometal. There are 4 Guardians like me hidden throughout town. If you can find all of us, you pass the test. Well, he says there's 4 of them hiding throughout town, so I don't know why I haven't found them all yet. Let me just save the game real quick and we'll try again. Maybe I need to use the biometal in order to find them. That's B2. Let's go back to C1. What happens if I talk to him with the biometal on? Oh, okay, so he knows that I'm this guy, right? Okay then. Right, so let's try properly looking around now. I'm gonna try to make a conceited effort to look for these guys. Trying to get up there. I don't know if I can quite reach that edge there. I'm trying to reach that corner of the wall so I can like wall jump upwards. But I don't think I can quite reach that from there. Nah. Never mind. Must be somewhere I can climb up to so I can like land on that platform. If only my Mega Man had like the ability to like double jump, that would be nice. Could be inside buildings. Actually, hang on, can I go in? Where was that door that was denying access? Can I go in that as the X, like this one? Nah, I guess I need like a color key card or something for that. But yeah, let's check all the doors, I guess. So yeah, I've been in here already. Not gonna lie, but this is not exactly the best way to get me into this kind of game. It's like, alright, Mega Man, and it's like, go find these 4 guys hiding through a big city. Okay then, I'll go do that. 30 minutes later, still looking for the first guy. Is this video games? I think this is video games, apparently. Alright, yeah, I can. Is there a way to... Hang on. Can I push that if it's, like, not broken? So I think I need to, like, physically push it out of the way. Oh, it's still broken. Doesn't it, like, come back at some point? But yeah, this is not exactly a good first impression, but like I guess it gets better after this, like once I find these guys. I'm so out of shape lately. I've just tried walking around and got winded. I used to be a famous soccer player, now I'm just getting old. Ah, who are you? Okay, so you can actually transform in front of them. But I tried pressing the transformation button in front of someone earlier and it didn't work. I guess the game just didn't respond to the button input. That's why I thought they had to be off screen. Like when I was talking about having to transform off screen, that's why I thought that. But so I've not been in this area yet, so maybe one of these Guardians is up here. Guardians of the Galaxy. Nope, it's just jack shit over here. Finding a lot of rooms with no purpose other than just to waste your time. Oh, so this is what's happening to my internet right now, so... Again, if it's buffering during, like, for people watching live, that's the reason. Internet being a piece of shit. Any suggestions as to where to go exactly? Because I'm not really sure where I'm supposed to go to find these guys. And this door doesn't work either. So yeah, like I said at the top of the stream, I've just been like in the middle of spring cleaning. And it's kind of good, it's a good feeling like when you like clean out a bunch of stuff, because like... I'm not saying my apartment is messy, but I just had like a lot of clutter about, and it was like... Because I'm generally just a lazy fucker, sometimes I just like leaving stuff lying around and it's like, oh, I'll just pick that up later. And I never do, and then stuff just like builds and builds, and it's just like a huge pile of stuff lying in one corner of the room, and it's just like... You have less space to do things, and it's like... It gets to a point where you start to realise, okay, I'm gonna like get all this stuff organised. I think I can wall jump there. It looks like I clip it a bit, but I'm trying to... There we go. I just need to, like... I think it's like a frame perfect jump. There we go. And is there anything up here? Do I get anything good? Nah. Nothing good up there. Let me check all those other rooms again. I'm gonna keep this OBS thing up for now because my internet is just randomly dropping frames. So yeah, those robots in the background jump out to attack you if they spot like the biometal version of you. Oops. Okay, so lowering my bitrate has not exactly helped the situation. I think it's just the time of day where my internet just decides to be a piece of shit in general, so I may have to like turn off and turn on the stream if it keeps doing that and see if that fixes it. Yeah, you know what? The stream's gonna come back in just a minute. I'm gonna turn it off and turn it back on, see if that kicks it into like working. Thank you, OBS, for doing that. Oh, for fuck's sake. Not that anyone can see this on the stream right now, but on the VOD you'll see this, I guess, because I'll probably forget to cut it out. If I try reconnecting the stream too soon, I get like an error message. I try to wait like 30 seconds before starting up again, but then it just gives me the error message anyway, because apparently I'm too impatient, it seems like. Right, okay, so I think the stream is back now, or it will be back momentarily. Sorry, my internet was being a piece of shit there. I keep saying a piece of shit, but that's because it is. But yeah, stream should be back now, I think. Sometimes when my connection gets really bad, I just fully turn the stream off, wait 30 seconds, and then turn it back on again. And sometimes that works. It seems like it's working now. So let's get rid of this and let's continue. Again, sorry about that. It just happens. Yeah, there's no doors in there. Yeah, I'm just gonna look for all the doors. I don't think... There's no guardians in there. Right, so that just leads to Area D. Am I missing something? Like, for anyone that's played this? So I'm looking for the Guardians, but I can't seem to find them. And I've been in this city for like, what, 30 minutes now? You think by this point I would have found at least one of them? Oh, there's a door up there. Can I reach that? Nope. My, what are you? You look like you jumped straight out of one of those here video games. I should probably check the map actually, maybe that can help me. So there's C2, C1, anything that I'm missing here? I'm not entirely sure about this. Yeah, sorry if I'm sucking at video games, I know. I'm trying to figure out what to do next. Is this the typical experience for most people who play this game for the first time? Because I kind of feel like this might be what a lot of people feel like when they get to this point. My internet's dying again, it seems like, sorry. I might have to, like, restart my router because I can't deal with this right now when it's, like, doing this shit. I mean, the stream was fine for, like, an hour and now it's doing this, so... I mean, it's... yeah... Let me just, Right, okay, so stream will come back in, like, 2 minutes. I need to fix this, I'm sorry. You need to follow an actual mission objective. The objective was to find the Guardians in the city. I can't find any of them. Like, that guy told me to look for them. But I'm gonna restart the stream restart... Well, I'm gonna restart both the stream and my internet. I'm gonna... Like, my connection keeps dropping. And I don't want it to happen, like, every 5 minutes. So I'll be back as quickly as possible. Sorry about that. Right, okay, I'm back. Yeah, sorry about that. My internet was deciding not to be nice with me there, so I had to, like, fix some things on my end. Should be fine now, fingers crossed. So... I can't seem to find these guys, so I've come up with a bit of a hypothesis. I think, because it's like a Metroidvania, maybe I am not supposed to find them right away. Maybe I need to, like, go elsewhere and do other shit, and eventually I can get the ability to find these guys. Like, for example, like, those locked doors, they're probably, like, hiding behind those doors, like this one. So I'm guessing I'm not ready for that shit yet. I guess I should just go to Area C or Area D, so let's do that. Let's look for one of those two areas. I forgot where to go to get to them. I think there's, like, one over here somewhere. So... I will just say fuck those, like, Guardians for now. I'll deal with that later. Oops. Just kicked something over there. That's, yeah, I've got, like, a bunch of stuff, like, sitting around disk right now because I've been organising a bunch of shit that's been, like, in the living room. So I accidentally, like, knocked something over there with my foot, but it's fine. Yeah, I can't go in there either. Right, you'll have to bear with me because I'm trying to remember where everything is. Yeah, I've been in here already. Let me go back to where I saw that data room. I think there was, like, a door in there that took me to, like... Area C or Area D. Actually, this is the data room. So yeah, sorry for wasting a bunch of time in this area. It's just, I assumed because they gave me the mission I would have, like, actually completed now, but that's probably not the case. So that kind of threw me for a loop. Right, okay, so here's Area D. Let's see what this is all about. This seems more like an action stage. So Area D is here, and I can get to B2 through D1. This is a very weird, like, map system that they've got going here. Not entirely sure if I like it, truth be told. I mean, I guess like... It's a Metroidvania, but it doesn't have, like, a conventional Metroidvania map, and that's the thing that kind of throws me a little bit. I'm gonna stay in Area D. Maybe there's something up here that I can find. Because I've already checked out B2. What does that do exactly? Can't seem to wall jump there. Oh hey, discharge. Yep, early stream. Oof. Thank God for save assist though. Yeah, I'm just gonna like jump past all these enemies just so I can look around. Is this really the whole area? Oh yeah, aren't I supposed to return those computer chips? Data management? No. You need to find them in that order. Well, the thing is, I'm pretty sure I checked all the buildings that I could, but I don't know where. I may need something. I may need like more verification in that, like citation, because I'm not entirely sure. Like, having never played the ZX game before, I'm not entirely sure if you're supposed to do that now or if you have to like come back later. I mean, I spent like 30 minutes there, 30 plus minutes, and I couldn't find anyone. Yeah, whether, like, let's just assume, for the sake of argument, that I overlooked it. That's kind of bad game design if you, like, if you spend 30 minutes and you don't find anyone, even with the ability of, like, ZX wall climbing and shit. But that's probably just that's kind of my thoughts on that, exactly, because it's like, I felt like I was going nowhere there in the last 30 minutes. I'm just going to explore these other areas for a bit, see if I can find anything of interest. Because I've kind of like given up on the city for now, even though I'm probably supposed to be doing that. Again, I wonder if other people have the same like first experience or if it's really just a me thing. So yeah, I've been through here before. Wasn't there like an area C? How did I get to that again? Oh no, not area C. Well, no, it was just D. Okay, never mind. Sorry, I thought it was like another area that I've not been to yet. Again, this map is confusing looking. Transport. Oh, here we go. Can transport some of the... Oh, never mind. Sorry, I thought transport meant like transporting the chips that I picked up. This is like a quick travel thing. You're going to undertake the trial for permission to enter HQ, right? There are 4 guardians like me hidden throughout town. If you can find all of us, you pass the test, let the trial begin, good luck. That's what it says, but I've yet to find any of them. I'm gonna like do one more go over on the town, see if I can find them. Is there any way to like nudge this? Like push out the way? I was just checking something there real quick before I went back in. Oh wait, there's a door up there. Yeah, not entirely sure how to reach that. Wait, can I... Hang on. Can I, like, grab onto ledges as a human? Is that how that works? No? Okay then. Yeah, I was thinking maybe I could, like, grab onto the ledge when you're, like, not a robot form. But that doesn't work like that, unfortunately. I thought that was, like, a ledge I could jump onto there. Oh wait, are you a guardian? I should have known I'd get spotted in this hiding place. You aren't going to catch my comrades so easily, though. They're in places that require more than just strolling on in. Press the Joy-Con D-pad thing diagonally down to look around places. Hang on a minute, what would he mean by that? I didn't exactly take in what she said there. She said something about pressing it diagonally, and I'm not sure what she means by that, so... Hang on a minute. Hurry up, game. Right, okay. I just want to read what she said there exactly, because I didn't quite take in what she was talking about. Press the D-pad diagonally down to crouch while walking. Oh, okay, sorry, I thought she was talking about, like, doing something else there. Never mind. No, I don't want to update. Fuck off, game. So I'm guessing now that I found her, all the other ones will start showing up now, like in certain order. I think that's how that's supposed to work. How did that take me like fucking 30 minutes to find her? Right, okay, so they do show up in order. That's why I missed them all. Because I probably found the other three's locations, but I didn't find the first one. It's a little bit confusing, isn't it? Oh, it looks like you found me. You should be careful of the security patrols. As long as they're giving you the green light, you're safe from attack. But if you're caught with a weapon, they will open fire. No questions asked. Anyways, I'm heading back to HQ. Good luck with the trial. So yeah, probably it's just a me thing then. Like, it took taking me this long to find people. Go figure. I'm assuming it gets better after this again, like it actually becomes more like a Mega Man game again. Albeit one with like an open-ended kind of structure. Yeah, I was wondering why a lot of these rooms were fucking empty. There's probably one in here, but I'm guessing I need to find a Guardian elsewhere first before that one shows up. Yeah, that's still blocking the way. There's probably one down here. No? Okay, that's weird. Maybe the fourth one is there then? Oh shit. Yeah, so the Guardian there. I guess I need to kill these guys first and then I can talk to them. The Guardian has run away. Transform back to normal. Oh, okay. I like this guy's face. Yikes! Oh, you finally found me. I was afraid of running into security force and getting hurt. That's why I've been hiding in here. I thought they would find me for sure. Now I can finally head back to HQ. Alright, see you later. You pansy. Right, one left. I'm gonna backtrack, go to that other room where I saw the boxes. Maybe there's one in there. Wherever it was, I think it was in this room. Nope. Right, okay, so they're not in there either. Just got to like check every fucking room again, but they're probably in a room like somewhere along this path because I've found like every one of them so far just by going this way. I somehow missed that first door, but... Oh, right. I've been in here. See, I wouldn't have too much of a problem with this, like, mission if it wasn't for the fact that you have to find them in order. Like, that's kind of annoying. Because I spent, like, what, 40 minutes before I finally found somebody because I just didn't check one room. And it gives you that sense of, oh, I'm not getting anywhere fast. So yeah, the last person is probably over here somewhere. I think that's him, actually. Wow, he's a big boy. This must be the last Guardian. Ha! Great job finding me, boy! I wish we had more of your kind than the Guardians. I know you have work to do, being a transporter and all. So I'll be heading back. See you later, boy! It looks like you found them all. Head to Area C2 and get the certification for passing the test. That will conclude your trial. Right, okay then. So hang on. Which area am I in right now? I'm in C2. Yep. So I just need to go to the data room and finish this. Wait a minute, abort mission? Where's the... I'm guessing there's like a dedicated trans server somewhere and not just like a data room. I forgot where the trans server... Hang on. Wait a minute. Where's the trans server room then? Talk to that guy? Which guy? Oh, this guy? Right, okay. Sorry, I'm a dumbass. I was thinking go back to the trans server to like report in for the mission like I did the first one. You passed the test. Here, take this. You got a stuffed animal. Okay then. A stuffed animal? This is my certification? You better take care of that. It's one of Prairie's most prized possessions. Anyway, that concludes your trial. There's a trans server in the room behind me. Don't forget to file a mission report. Oh, now I can do it, right? Okay, I get it. That's what that flashing G means. Yeah, sorry, I'm still new to this, but I'm understanding it now, kind of. Mission report. Mission completion confirmed, 200 EC transferred. Right, okay, cool. I'm guessing now I get more missions and more access to new places. Mission accomplished, well done. You have permission to travel to HQ. Use the trans server to get here. Alright, well let's do that then. I guess this is for data management and not for, like, transportation. Right, so I need to find one of those trans servers. I think there's one back in B2, or whatever it was. Yeah, there's one in B2 or B1, so... Actually, hang on. B2 or A2. So I need to go back to one of those areas. Again, this is a very confusing game. I mean, I guess as I play it, I'll start to, like, adapt to this idea, but it's like... It wouldn't be so confusing if it wasn't for the fact that the map is kind of inherently nonsensical by design, because it doesn't look like any other Metroidvania map I've ever seen. You know, it's funny, like, Some Call Me Johnny did a video review of Kirby and the Amazing Mirror, and had the exact same complaint about that game. And I never really had a problem with that game because Kirby, even though it had like a Metroidvania, like Amazing Mirror had that Metroidvania style, it never really bothered me with a Kirby game because it wasn't really that big of... Like, it wasn't really... I mean... I can kind of see him having the same issue with this game if he's ever played ZX. I don't know if he's played ZX, but... Now I understand what he means by, like, the map making no sense, because it doesn't, like, resemble, like, an actual area map, if that makes sense. Right, so A02. And then we can go to area A2, which is... Right, okay, that's where the transserver is. Whoops. My fat finger hit the minus button while I was pressing the plus button, because they're both together on this controller. Yeah, I'm looking for the teleporter, so I know it's in this area somewhere. Oh yeah, it's over here. There we go. Right, transport X1 Guardian HQ, let's go. Again, the person that's playing, I forgot their name, but the person that's essentially Zero, they look more feminine than I think. Like, I don't know how to describe it. They look very feminine, both in their sprite and their like facial portrait. Like Gyro, that's their name. This is Guardian HQ. I have to admit I wasn't expecting an airship. The Guardians have to explore the world, so we need a convenient method of staying mobile. I'm glad you're both okay. Oh Prairie, I found this computer chip while I was out there. Here, take it. Handed over the computer chip. As for the certification, I just passed that trial. This is it, right? Handed over the stuffed animal. Yes, this was a gift from Sis. It holds a lot of memories for me. Thank you for bringing it back. Ben, you just can't call her by her first name. Got it? Kids. Oh, don't worry about it, Gyro. I want to apologise for the grave danger I put you both in. Let's meet at the command centre and I will explain everything there. It's out of this room and to the left. Right, so my connection seems stable now, so I'm just going to remove those OBS stats. I like this guy's face. Your event! Chosen one of the Model X! Does it feel different now that you have the biomedal? Maybe I'm too curious for my own good. Oh, I'm sorry, I haven't introduced myself yet. I'm a mechanic. The name's Angile. I work for Cellular. He's an older mechanic around here. The oldest mechanic around here. I've still got a lot to learn before I'm as good as him. Yeah, sometimes I look at facial portraits and then try to figure out what kind of voice is best for them, and then for that guy he kind of looks like he has a sonic voice. Like an obnoxious sonic voice. I may need to ask you for help someday, Vent. Thanks in advance for any help you can provide. Yes, Vent, what is it? Check database. Oh, okay, so it's just like a list of like collectibles. Giga Asp. I can't fucking read today. Giga Aspis. Several large parts combined to create this gigantic snake mechanaloid. Its body is covered in special plating that reflects all attacks. Its only weak spot is its head. So you get like little, what do you call it? Little not portraits, profiles for different things in the game. Tornado Fencer. This drill-shaped mechanaloid is constantly rotating at high speeds. It can put up a shield to block enemy attacks, but it has weak spots that can cause it to surge when hit. Angile. He's quite reserved and is an expert at making others feel good about themselves. He serves as an assistant to the mechanic Silur. He can get emotional when it comes to women, but he does have a tendency to show off. And I'm guessing this is that guy we just saw. Yep. Flavy? Why am I so bad at reading these words? He continues to perform research at Guardian HQ. He has a thirst for knowledge and would always choose to read a book as the perfect way to spend a free moment. There's a chip right there in front of me. Are we just not going to acknowledge the chip sitting at my feet? Okay then. Let me take this opportunity to welcome you to Guardian headquarters. And there's a little cat thing next to her as well. I am Prairie, the commander of the Guardians. The commander of the Guardians? Then that means she's a very important client. Which is exactly why I want you to call her by her proper title. How did a little girl like Prairie become the leader of the Guardians? The sentient machines known as Mavericks continue to attack people. This terrible situation should not even exist. Hundreds of years ago, a man and a machine put aside their differences and agreed to a truce. The Guardians have continued to investigate the root cause behind the Maverick outbreaks. Why am I like, I'm moving my feet just like, you know, like so I can keep circulation going, and I keep fucking kicking something that's like by my feet. Sorry about that. I don't know if you heard that. One day we found a research lab belonging to a certain scientist. A certain scientist? The first commander of the Guardians, the one who disappeared. She was my sis. So you took over when she was gone. And we were hauling the biometal that you found at the research lab. A long time ago, the world of humans and machines was saved by a group of legends. Biometals are fragments containing the consciousness of those legendary heroes. There might be some hint regarding the Maverick outbreaks in the data stored at the lab. Flav's personal laboratory is right next to the transserver room. Take the biometal data there for analysis. I'll be here analysing the computer chip that you brought back. I like how the music just like had a tonal shift like right back to happy-go-lucky music. Oh, good. I've been waiting for you. Now where's this fragment of biometal? Handed over biometal. I've become a useless human again. Ah, excellent. Data transfer complete. Much appreciated. You can take the biometal back now. Oh, thank God. I was worried I was going to become human for like more than 5 minutes there. Also, I think my internet is still not being nice to me. I mean, it's kind of jumping about right now, so just keep that in mind. I'm going to keep the OBS stats up just so people can see what's going on. Mavericks detected in Area D. Mission objectives will be relayed on arrival. Move out and await further orders. I repeat, Mavericks detected in Area D. Mission objectives will be relayed on arrival. Move out and await further orders. Area D, that's right. That's next to Slither Inc. head office. It's too dangerous for you to go back to town now. We must hurry to the command center. Yeah, sorry if is my stream buffering right now, or is it fine? Because I'm not sure what's happening on your end, like people watching this live. Let me try closing Steam or whatever. I'm not sure if Steam is like trying to download or update shit. Oops. Thanks, Steam. I'm just going to try closing a couple things. I'm not sure if I'm not sure if it's my internet or if it's like Windows trying to download shit, so I'm just checking real quick. I think it's just my internet, really. Yeah, let me know, is the stream buffering or is the stream fine? because I'm not entirely sure what's going on for people watching this right now. So confirmation would be nice. Ever played Super Animal Royale? Not really. I've never heard of it. Looks like our enemy is on the move. You know what? Sorry, I can't. Like, this is highly distracting, this constant going back from red to green to red to green. I'm gonna restart the stream real quick, see if that fixes it. I'm sorry about this. You can see now why I fucking wish I had more stable internet than this, because this shit happens from time to time. So I'll be back in like 2 seconds, or, you know, like 30 plus seconds. Right, okay, I'm back now. Let me just reload that restream chat application before we get, like, you know, before we continue. Sorry about this. Sometimes my internet just throws a fit and I can't do anything about it, but I think we're back, so let's continue. Or at least let's try to continue. When the VOD goes up, I'm gonna cut all like the dead bits out, so I'll try to remember to do that. It's a bit annoying when this happens live, but again, I don't really have much of a choice when it happens. Enemy? So they're not just random Maverick outbreaks. After I did a little snooping on the chip you brought back, I found that there's a program controlling all of the Mavericks. There is someone behind the Maverick attacks, and they're just making them seem like random raids. They must be trying to steal the biometal you were carrying. Serpent Security Force, where are they? Why haven't they arrived yet? It takes time for them to be recalled to their head office from their patrol routes in the city. Guardian ground forces are moving to intercept the Mavericks in Area D. I'm guessing we'll be going to Area D then. Ground forces reporting, the Mavericks are heading for the residential district. Troops are exchanging fire on the highway in Area D. No. Vent, where are you going? I can help them if I use the biometal. Think, Vent. That biometal is exactly what they want. You'll play straight into their hands if you go out there to fight. I lost my mum to a Maverick raid. If the security force had reached us in time, she would still be alive today. They had the power to prevent that horrible attack, but they did nothing. I refuse to be like them. Why won't he ever listen? Also, why does this fucking bastard get like the cool visor and I just have like nothing over my eyes? Hold on, Vent. Boss, I'm not going to try and stop you, but I'm not going to let you play the hero alone. Come, Vent, let's go. Have you ever played Super Animal Royale? No, I've not. I've never heard of it. What is it? Right. Right, finally some action. Took me long enough. Oh, okay, now this works. Right, okay then. This highway seems very reminiscent of the highway from Mega Man X1, the intro stage. What is that? Found a life up. Oh, is that permanent? Did that just go up right now? Sorry, I wasn't paying attention to my health bar. I think it just extended. But I'm just gonna double check. Hang on. Yeah, it did go up. Right, okay, that's cool. God damn it, Switch, could you stop fucking asking me that? Battle Royale game involves cute animals with melee weapons and guns. Is it any good though? Yeah, Battle Royales are like... I mean, I like Battle Royales, but I feel like that genre has kind of like played out at this point, and I'm not sure if I... Like, the only one I really play is Fortnite, and I'm not sure if I feel like checking out anything else. Is it free, or is it like something you pay for? Because that's also another factor. Another transporter, you came too? The other one rescued me and continued on alone. You have to save him. I'm guessing there's going to be a boss coming up soon. So yeah, I'm guessing this whole highway is meant to be just like a callback to Mega Man X1. There's a complete free edition. Where do I get it? Is it Steam or... I don't know if I'd do a stream of it, maybe I would do a one-off, but I would probably check it out on my own before I like do a stream of it if I... Oh yeah, this is definitely a callback to Mega Man X1. That's kinda cool. Ha! Right down to the way you fucking kill it as well. I think I see a life up down there or something. Oh no, it's a chip. The setting is so familiar. Yeah, I just mentioned it's a callback to Mega Man X1. Boss? Ah, you've come. Model X, the blue Mega Man. He looks like Sigma a little bit. He's got like that Sigma chin going on. It's time to see the legend in action. Oh, stay away, it's a trap. Oh shit. Guess whose internet is being a piece of shit again? This is why I can't fucking have nice things. I want to stream something and then this happens. Gonna have to bear with me, hang on. Don't know how much of that you saw, but I'm gonna have to wait. Fucking goddamn it, internet, do you really have to fucking start doing this now? I'm gonna restart the router. This is, like, not cooperating with me. Right, okay, I'm back. Again. Let me just pause my stream because I love how YouTube dashboard like just plays my stream without asking me, because that's totally something I want when I've got like limited bandwidth as it is. So yeah, my internet's just not having any of it today. I'm trying to like restart my router or like tinker with my 4G settings and it's like still dropping frames. Like you can see it's happening right there. So I might have to call this stream after I beat this boss fight. You didn't miss much there. We ran into some like big dude and he turned, I think he turned Gyro temporarily evil, so we're now going to have to fight Gyro, it seems like. So that's basically, if you missed anything, that was all you missed. Hang on. I thought my controller disconnected there. Vent, shoot me! I would like to play this longer, but again, if my internet's going to like keep doing this shit, I might have to like stop after this fight and save the game, so... Well, let's just finish this for now, and I'll do some more of this another day, because I'm not exactly in the mind right now to have to deal with this shit where it's just like constantly dropping out, and I'm sure you guys don't like it either. So yeah, it's basically X versus 0 right now. Quite early in the game, if I might say so myself. There we go. Stop it. Come on, boss. Stay with me. Boss! Model X, the blue Mega Man. Model Z, the red Mega Man. Such disappointments. The biometal the Guardians have found might as well have been tin can scraplings. Who are you? The name is Serpent. I wrote all that lies before me. I am the Model W Mega Man. Wily? Serpent? You're the president of the Slither Inc. I keep thinking that's Sulfur, as in like the Sulfur Corporation from Pokemon. Or Sulfur, S-I-L-F-R, I can't fucking speak or spell today. I see my reputation precedes me. You'd do well to remember me, Blue Mega Man. Yeah, look at X's arm cannon, he's shaking. You're the ones behind that Maverick, and what happened to Boss? You're shaking. Is it anger or fear? Huh, at least the red one was more of a man than this. I'll show you what kind of man I am. Prometheus. Poor Blue Mega Man. What you mistake for courage is nothing more than mere recklessness. Quiet! Oh jeez. Chosen ones like us who can control the biometals, Mega System and transform. We are called Mega Men. That shouldn't be funny, but it's just... like, the collective term Mega Men is just funny to me. The chosen few are the shepherds for guiding the flock in a new world. But you've proven with your pathetic capabilities that not all Mega Men are fit to rule. Oh, well, I'm dead now. Pull the password data out of them. Understood, Pandora. That was far too easy. What should we do with them? Leave them to the Mavericks and carry on as you were. A battle between the evil Mavericks and the good Sulfur Inc. security force. Classic. People of this town will go on with their lives as usual. We need the facade of peace to continue on, just a little bit longer. Eventually they will all become glorious sacrifice for Model W. What? Password data retrieval complete. Now we have all of the passwords. Let's go, it's time to proceed with Project Haven. Seems the heroic legends of Model X and Model Z are nothing more than just legends. My body, it won't move. Never give up. You still have something you must protect. Boss, you're awake. Model Z, listen. Don't worry about me. Do you know what you're asking? Your body is already beyond recovery. If you transform back, you will not survive the wounds. Please lend your strength to Vent. Alright, I will. Vent, be strong. Oh shit. Gyro, no. Boss! Not again. First my mom, now Boss. I can't protect anyone. Vent, this is your last chance. If you combine the power of the two biometals, you might be able to transform again. I can't be certain whether or not you'll be able to bear the strain when the two fragments are combined. It's your decision, you alone must make it. Do you have the will to fight? Do you have what it takes to continue where that brave man left off? Oh nice, we get some more anime cutscenes. Cutscenes are in Japanese though. Again, original like high quality versions of the anime cutscenes, not the compressed DS versions, which I very much appreciate that they included that. Time to go Super Saiyan. Oh, that's cool. So we become like a combined like X and Z hybrid then. Vent, our strength is yours. Oh, we're zero, right, okay then. And Gyro's spirit is also with you. Let's do this. Oh no, it's like a combined version of both. It says ZX. Oh, so that's what the Mega Man ZX means. Okay then. And then, like Mega Man Zero, we can swap between a gun and the sword. Excellent. That's the Slither Inc. airship. No, this isn't good. Vent, the battle between the Mavericks and the security force has begun. You can't stay there, it's too dangerous. Return to HQ immediately. Prairie, let me fight. I must protect them. Every last one of them. Oh, okay then, I guess we're just back here then. Vent. I'm fine, I can sit out on the sidelines, wiping my tears away while the world falls to pieces. Serpent said he would sacrifice the country to power Model W. I have to keep fighting, we must stop Serpent. My boss would want it that way, that's why he gave me Model Z. Alright, we've analysed the data and found a few new things. Model W has the power to corrupt machines and humans alike. That's what that's why he's been... that's what he has been causing the That's what's been causing the Maverick outbreaks. I'm terrible at reading words. But Serpent only has, like... Sorry, let me explain. I try to read things out loud while also doing a voice, and I can't even do voices that well, but when most of my brain is dedicated to doing the voice, I find it much harder to read things. I don't know, maybe it's just a me thing, but it's not so much word salad, it's just I mean, you call it word salad, it's more just me being incompetent at reading. I was never good at reading, like, publicly, so there you go. But Serpent only has the Model W biometal fragments now. How could he control Boss and the Mavericks with just that one piece? The Model W core is lying dormant somewhere waiting to be awoken. I'm not sure what Project Haven Serpent I'm not sure what that Project Haven Serpent mentioned is. I'm gonna start reading it like Shatner so I can, like... You know how, like, people make fun of, like, how Shatner used to act in such a stilted way where it's like he talks in a certain way? The reason he did that was because he didn't want to make any mistakes, because they could only, like, do a couple takes or something, because they didn't have that much, like, I guess, movie to, like, work with. So it's just like, rather than making mistakes and wasting film, he would just, like, speak in very a stilted way so that he would not make any mistakes while they were rolling. So I'm gonna do that from now on. But I think he's going to try and awaken Model W. He'll use it to take over the world. Where's the Model W core now? I'm not sure. Some of the data was corrupt, and we couldn't complete the analysis. But what I do know is that the 6 passwords encoded into biometal fragments are the keys. Combined, they will unlock the seal that contains the core. This game has a lot of text, by the way. I managed to get Model X and Model Z first. I kinda wish the full ZX game had voice acting to save me the trouble of, like, reading all this shit. I know ZX Advent has it, but again, we won't be getting to that anytime soon. But Slither Inc. found the other 4. Looks like we don't have much choice. We have to fight and take them by force. I'm going to simulate the data and narrow down the biometal locations using the Maverick signatures. Once I get a mission planned together, I'll add that information to the trans server. Vent, be careful out there. Right, so I think this is a good place to stop because my internet is not being... Oh, this isn't the trans server room. What was this? Oh. Okay, well that's... I thought that was a real person there for a second, but it's just a it's just a plushie. At least I hope it is. So yeah, I'm just gonna save the game and then I'll come back to this another time. You can see my internet's already dying again. I would maybe play this for like another hour or so since the game's gonna start opening up now, but yeah, I'm not exactly in the right mind right now to deal with the stress of my internet just not cooperating with me, so I'm not going to. But yeah, I sent you a yellow keycard to the server, you'll be able to open yellow doors with it. Right, okay then, so I was right about that. Yeah, my internet's dying, Squirtle. But I'll tell you this, like, aside from that part in the city where I got stuck for like 30 minutes, I'm quite enjoying this so far. I'm still not crazy about the map layout, like that's something that's like, I still am not sure about, but I guess I'll get used to it. It's one of those things where I need to like adjust to the idea. But I like what I've played so far. It very much feels like, at least mechanically, it feels like a true successor to the Zero series, so I'm quite excited to play more of that. So next time, sometime later this week, I'll do some more ZX. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. It was a bit of a shorter like look at that, but again, I'm just glad I have all these games in one place now. Like all these games, again, I streamed these games last year, so if you want to see those, I'll put a link in the description for the VODs, for the playlist to all the Zero games if you want to like check those first. So I say that as we're finishing this session, but you know what, I'll put the link in the description anyway. So yeah, I'll do some more Zero ZX later this week probably. Actually, you know what, before we stop, actually, let me quickly check how long this update is. Wait a minute. If the update's like 2 megabytes, we can quickly check out Z Chaser. Update complete. Oh, okay. Oh, okay then. It's a console update. I thought it was like a game update, but okay, bear with me. I'm just waiting for the Switch to restart. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I didn't read the description because... Hang on. Controller, please. Yeah, I saw that update screen and I thought it was asking me to update the game itself. I didn't realise it was like a console update. So let's quickly check out the Z Chaser thing. I'll check this out for like 5 minutes and then I'm going to head off. My internet is stable for now, so we'll just do this real fast. So Z Chaser is the new mode that this game adds. It's basically lets you race against other people online, but rather than using netcode, what they do is they download like replays that other people have used, so that you can race their replays, and I think that works better for a game like this. Because, you know, Nintendo games in particular haven't had the best netcode for online racing stuff. But yeah, let's check out Z Chaser real fucking fast. Many bosses from the games in this collection appear in this mode. We recommend completing each games first before playing this mode to avoid potential spoilers. Right, well, I'm only going to play like 01 or 02 or whatever. If your completion time is registered on the leaderboards in the top spot, your replay data will be uploaded and players from around the world can compete against your replay data. Right, okay then. So yeah, you can play through all of these. So let's do 01 first. Disposal Center, Neo Arcadia Core. Right, let's do Disposal Center. Just make sure my settings are correct before we get started. Right, so consider this kind of like a bonus thing then before we... I've got access to all my weaponry, nice. Let me just make sure all these buttons are lined up. I think that's correct. No. That's jump. That's main weapon. Dash, sub-weapon, and then... Oh shit. Fuck. Sorry, I didn't mean to cancel out there for a second. I want to change my control type. Oh, I see. Right, okay. So there's dual display, which I'll do so that we can see the other person that we're racing against. So I am on the top left and they're on the bottom right. So I've got full health and everything, that's kind of cool. This kind of reminds me of that like 2-player racing mode from Sonic 2, actually. So it's basically just run as fast as you can and destroy everything. Oh. I'm glad they give you like the full upgrades right from the get-go so you don't have to like grind for it or have like useless shit going on. So yeah, maybe at the end of like each ZX session I can check out more Z Chaser. Oh! Uh-oh, uh-oh. Am I... Sorry, is he behind me now, or am I in fun? I don't know where he is. Oh, he's behind me. Right, okay then. Nope. I'm gonna fail. Ah, fuck me. Maybe I can cheese this. Nah. Not when this shit's happening. Nope. Not gonna happen. Kah! See, if I had the extra health to spare, I could have cheesed that by like doing the triple slash because their hitbox, like their post-hit invincibility phase gets ignored by triple slashing, but I had very little health going into that fight, so I couldn't really abuse that. Oh well. Yeah, like anybody's gonna fucking race against my ghost, or replay or whatever, and my internet's dead again, good. Wow, how big is this replay data? Now uploading 2 megabytes and it takes like 10 minutes because again my internet sucks. Let me try one more. We'll try 02. The Forest of Notus. So there's like different rankings, but I'm just gonna go with the A for now. Let me just make sure my settings are correct before I continue, because I think the controls are all like the default controls for each game. Oh, I've got all the armor sets as well, that's cool. Do jumping rolling slashes. See, I didn't get all the armor sets or the helmet sets in the original game, so some of these I'm seeing for the first time. Let me do this one because I think I like this particular... Like, this is the one where you do a weird bird slash. It's kind of hard to explain, but it kind of describes it moves upwards. I think I kind of like that one, so I'll use that. Well, there's even EX skills. So wait, I can just select any of these? I have no idea what any of this stuff means. I mean, it tells you, but it's like... Stab an enemy and then hold the attack button down. Press the D-pad down to stab an enemy. Oh, is this like a downward thrust stab sort of thing? Right, okay then. Press up an attack button. You know what? I'll just leave it like that. I'm not gonna like waste time reading all this shit. I'm just gonna get into the race. Oh right, hang on. I need to change the controls. Bear with me. Right, main weapon, jump, dash, sub-weapon, and then type C. There we go. Right, so I'll stop after this. I just wanted to check this out real quick, because this is a cool little extra that they added. Right, okay then. Oh. Yep. Oh. Ah! Oh wow, I suck today. Ah, fuck. I forgot about this mechanic. I mean, he's doing the other way, but... Ah. Oh yeah, you can go eat a fat dick then. Yeah, fuck it, I'm just doing this instead. It has been a while since I played the Zero games. I'm about to die. I was trying to get some health there. Ended up just wasting time instead. Oh, there we go. They're already at the fucking mini-boss. Right, so I'm not too far behind them. Oh. Good thing the spikes are not one-hit kill in this mode, but I'm almost dead anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Oh. Wait, what the fuck? Okay, well that was a... I don't even fucking know what that was, but that was not the right way. I'm guessing I need to go straight upwards. I'm guessing that path I went down was like for an E-tank or something, because that led to nowhere. Right, well, I'm currently leading, but not by much. Yep. Oh yeah, I forgot about this boss fight. And he just drops a bunch of Caterpie. Dead. Yep. Oh well. Oh, their health stays where it is, right, cool. There we go. If it wasn't for that, I probably would have lost that fight, that race, but yeah. So yeah, if you die, you only get, like, the only punishment is you have to, like, wait 5 seconds to get back into the fight. I kinda like that, actually. Right, well, okay, then I'm just gonna wait for this. Okay, right, I uploaded very fast that time. I was gonna say I would wait, like, 2 minutes for that to upload, but it didn't take that long to upload the replay that time around. Right, so I think I'm gonna stop here for real now, so... I'll check more Z-Chase, I'll, like, probably at the end of each ZX session that I do, so we'll check out more of that. Oh yeah, there's also, like, a music player as well if you want to listen to, like, the soundtrack for the game, so that's cool. So yeah, I don't know when I'll do more of this, but probably later in the week, maybe, like, Thursday or something, I will do more ZX. I do want to start something else this week, even though it's not a new game. It's I mean it is a game, but it's like more of a smaller thing. It's not going to be like a big thing, but I do have something else planned for this week that's brand new for the stream, so I'll find out what day would work best for ZX and I'll also do that, so I hope you guys come back for that. I'm looking forward to playing more ZX soon.